The Muslims around the world are going to be facing Ramadan from next week, inshallah. Going to be a lot of questions in relation to how do we maintain muscle? How do we preserve muscle at the same time, meanwhile keeping up with our training and ensuring that we don't get ourselves injured, basically thrown off our training. How do we then preserve muscle? Well, there are two ways which we understand clinically that you can preserve muscle. One of them is that you ensure that you continuously have a great intake of protein. The second is through the training, where you need to maintain resistance training and weight training. This is the two ways that we understand from a clinical understanding that you are going to be preserving muscle and also promoting muscle protein synthesis or development of your muscles or muscle growth. The ratio of your macronutrients needs to change and it needs to be protein led, meaning that you need to be having a lot more protein than usual. Easier way to do that is simply getting yourself a protein shake. You don't have to have it every day, but at least 3 to 4 times a week will be sufficient. The other question a lot of people will ask is, when do you train? Very simple. For somebody like myself and somebody like you guys, if you're not involved in an athletics world, or if you're not consistently, in the gym, or you're not from a bodybuilding, or you're just a normal individual like myself, then all you have to do is simply train when you have energy. That means when you have eaten, then you should train. It's going to prevent any injuries. It's going to promote recovery. And at the same time, or the best thing, we understand from studies, we understand from science that feeding actually promotes muscle protein synthesis, meaning feeding will help you to grow your muscles, maintain it, preserve it. Other thing is, even your training has to change. Resistance training and weight training. You don't have to focus too much about cardio. Think more about utilizing the energy that you have or the time that you have to do resistance training and weight training. If you want to try and prevent any injuries and you want to be consistent with your training during Ramadan, be sensitive with your intensity. You don't have to go crazy. You don't have to go all in. Just make sure that you're doing enough to get a good workout in, and at the same time, making sure that you're continuously working towards preserving your muscle and promoting muscle protein synthesis. It is only 1 month in a whole year. Prioritizing your ibadah is what this month is about. So your training and everything else should come after. Ibadah first. When it comes to the training and everything else, that should be a secondary thing, but your ibadah should be number one. Reading the Quran, attending the mosque, prayers, and also ensuring that you are increasing or improving your relationship with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, God, meanwhile also then working towards your health. That's my advice as a healthcare professional, as a registered healthcare professional, as somebody who has studied for more than 9 years within the realm of exercise, therapy, and also health. So I hope you guys have enjoyed that one, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Wassalamu alaikum, and may Allah allow us to all reach Ramadan and benefit and accept our ibadat. Ameen ya Rabbil Alameen.